Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 15th of January 2023. No video from me yesterday. That was because I was attending this event in South London, which I'll talk about more in a video later on in this upcoming week. But stay tuned, it's going to be very interesting indeed. But this month, I've talked about this a couple of times before, it's called the Big V Victim Awareness Month, and it's a series of events being organised up and down the country. A few of them have already taken place. We've got the London one next week, which I'll be attending. It's going to be starting at 1 p.m. Central London outside the BBC in Portland Place, which is very easy to get to. I think you've got to make your way to, I believe it's Oxford Circus. Don't take that as read though, but I think it is. And once you're there, you come out of this underground station, and it's about a 300-yard walk or something to a 300-yard walk up the street. But that is going to be happening, and there's a couple of others, one in Bristol and one in Manchester as well after that, during the week afterwards. So I'll let you know about those as well when I get more details. But I think it's a very important one to attend. Marty Bucko and Lee from Veritas Vincit, they attended the one yesterday in Birmingham. Lee actually has a bit of footage which he has got online on this platform already. I'll leave a link to that in the description box and the comment section below, and you can take a look. He gives a little bit of a talk about it as well as he's sort of standing there in the square at the event, which is worth a listen to. So here I am trying to advertise this to you, but to be honest with you, I think the best advert is going to come from an actual victim. At this event last night, I was privileged to meet a lady called Nikki, who is a Big V sort of victim, has suffered greatly, and she will actually be in London next week as well, giving a speech. But she gave a short speech basically talking about this, these series of events and what's going on. So I'm going to hand it over to Nikki for the next couple of minutes.
Sorry, I don't really like speaking on the microphone. Next Saturday up in Portland Place in London, there is a kind of rally, and it's called The Truth Be Told, and it's looking at the voice of the vaccine injured and the vaccine bereaved. It's running from there. There's going to be Matt Letizia speaking. There's also going to be a few other doctors speaking, plus people that have been vaccine injured and bereaved. And they're going to move from there to Downing Street on a silent march to basically throw white roses over into Downing Street to let them know that they're not very happy with what's going on. Aseem Malhotra this week has basically come out on the BBC. I don't know if any of you have seen that. Andrew Bridgen as well. I think there's a lot of things bubbling, but this Truth Be Told movement has gone to Edinburgh this week, it's gone to Bristol, it's been at Birmingham today, and London is the final one next week. I'm going to be speaking, like, I was back injured last year. I left St George's with a walking stick. It was absolutely awful. I've been trying to pick myself back up. I had a neurological kind of reaction, autoimmune. It was originally Guillain-Barré and then was basically moved up to CIDP. I haven't had any help from the government. They've not been interested at all. I've seen Paul Scully as the MP. I get like a letter from the vaccine minister, which everybody else that's been injured has received as well. It's a complete blanket, go away. And I'm going to be telling my truth next week. But if any of you are free and fancy coming up and marching and just supporting, it would be really, really appreciated. and you know, I'm absolutely shitting myself. And I thought, you know, I'm a teacher, like an audience like this isn't too bad for me. This is like a little assembly, but I'm really worried about next week because I'm just. Oh, thank you. It's at 1 o'clock next week, Portland Square, or Portland Place next Saturday. I'm quite happy to put it on the local groups for Stand in the Park, but it would be really appreciated that anyone that can come and support and just get the shit out there, because we need this brought down and stopped. So thank you.
So there you go, powerful stuff, eh? And that is why I think it's so important to get up to London next week. I, for one, will certainly be up there, and I'll be proud to play my part in, well, you know, helping to give people like Nikki a voice, which they so desperately need. So, gonna leave it there, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.